I want to ask you a question about the domestic violence groups that have been so vocal in opposing you and lobbying the board to not to reinstate you, and now participating in discussions about a recall. What is it, as you said, you have a relationship with them going back to before your election as sheriff. What is your sense of I don't want to say what their issue is, because that's clear, but why do you think why have they gone after you with the intensity that they have?
Well, I can't speak about the intensity, but you know, going after me was one thing, dismissing my wife was something else. And I think that it was important that in the equation of really depicting what has happened and how it's affected our lives, Ileana, my sons, my wife, and the lives of everybody else who has accompanied this whole story. You know, she was very resistant to that as well, and I think, and I was, because I think that there was just a level of disrespect that was missing in this conversation, and maybe that might be a foreign expectation for something like this, but it just seems so antagonistic, and that level of intensity seems to continue to compound itself. But for me, quite frankly, it's counterintuitive. I can be the most incredible advocate in making sure that we do everything we can to eradicate domestic violence and violence in communities. And I believe that as sheriff, that I can continue to help influence and help speak out for the need that those who've ever offended never offend again. And that when I went into the jails and spoke to people who've come up to me that are incarcerated, they have said that they don't ever want to be in that position again, and I want to help them.